What's up, you guys? What's up, YouTube? What's up? How you guys doing? I'm great. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome back. Hope you consider subscribing. This is M. Williams, licensed master stylist in Atlanta, Georgia. This is my channel, SugarSalonTV, SugarSalonTV. Come on and join the family and become hashtag Team Sugar. You guys, so I haven't been on here in a minute, so I just want to come on here and just give you guys a quick update, because I haven't even updated you guys on my return to corporate America. I have not updated you guys, so this is going to be really brief. Just want to give you guys a quick update. I put one little vlog when I was in the car heading to work, and that's been it. You guys, I've been working. A little bit about my history. I came out of school for hair like a way long time ago. I've been in this hair industry over 30 years. I came out of school, did hair maybe a year and a half, went into corporate America, stayed in corporate like 22 years, and then went back to hair, opened a storefront salon. So you guys, I've been out of corporate for a long time. So I decided to go back to corporate. I decided to go back. Yeah, you heard me. Scourge. I decided to go back to corporate America. Because one thing about it, you guys, in all honesty, anybody can figure this out, especially us people who are hairstylists who are standing on our feet all the time. We definitely know how rigorous it is, like just standing on your feet. No matter what you do, no matter what industry you're in, if you work in a warehouse, you standing on your feet. If you're doing hair, you're standing on your feet. If you're a hairstylist, you're standing on your feet. If you're a barber, you're standing on your feet. You know, it's gonna have an effect on your body at some point, you guys. Even nurses, you know, I hear a lot of nurses have a hard time, you know, you're standing. And the way our bodies are set up, we're not set up to just be standing forever, like that, long periods of time. So, you know, nurses, they understand. And anybody in the hair industry, you know, we got to stand on our feet for such a long time. And, you know, back in the day, you know, I can't remember how many years it's been now when everybody started kind of going natural. So before the whole natural thing came about, and I'm a naturalista myself, so I'm not bad mouthing anybody with natural hair, because I'm natural under this wig too. But before everybody went natural, you know, just about everybody had relaxed hair. So relaxed hair is straight hair, you know. It's chemically relaxed, it's chemically treated, you know, it's straight. You know, you can shampoo someone with relaxed hair in 10 minutes. You can blow dry them in 10 minutes. You can style them in 10 minutes and they out the door. So there's not long periods of standing, you know. It's not a long time where, you know, us hairstylists are standing on our feet. So the effect on your body at that time when everybody had relaxed hair wasn't as bad, because, you know, you can get clients in and you can get them out, then you on to the next client. And then in between you had some time, you know, to sit down, because it was not very long periods of standing. But then some years back, and I'm sorry you guys, I can't recall what exact year, everyone started going natural. So everybody started going natural. People started doing a big chop. I know y'all remember that. And everybody was chopping all the chemically relaxed hair off, cutting it off, choot, cutting it off. And then just going wearing their hair natural. And so everybody started going natural. You know, when I say everybody, you know, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about a lot of people start going natural. You know, the predominantly of people now, of clients, are natural, meaning they don't have chemicals in their hair. So when everybody started going natural, you guys, then that means us hairstylists, we're standing on our feet longer extended periods of time. Before, when people were, you know, had relaxed hair, I just said 10 to shampoo, 10 to blow dry, 10 to style, and they gone. what's that, 30 minutes? Like if you were working on a relaxed hair client, they probably was in a salon an hour max or something like that, or less. They out. So you're on to the next client, or you get to sit down and get off your legs, get off your feet, all of that stuff. But now, you guys, and I'm not bad mouthing naturalistas again, because I am one myself. So I'm just on here being transparent, as I always am. Whenever you come to my channel, Sugar Salon TV, I'm always going to be very honest with you, very open, very transparent. I'm going to also try to educate, inform, inspire, you know, all of that stuff. So hashtag Team Sugar, hashtag Team Sugar again. So anyway, you guys, like I said, when everybody started going natural, us hairstylists, we're standing on our feet way longer. So it takes a longer period of time to service one client. So on average, like what's the norm is usually if a client come in and they have natural hair, you know, the first thing you have to do, depending on what texture of hair they have and what density or fullness or thickness of hair they have, you first have to start off by detangling the hair. You got to detangle. So sometimes, you guys, and again, I'm not bad mouthing anybody. That's never my motive on my channel. I'm educating. So sometimes, you know, when you're a hairstylist, you know, if people have not combed through their entire hair, like from the roots to the ends, not just the ends, but if they have not detangled their own hair in quite a while, you're going to have to detangle. And sometimes, depending on, you know, again, the thickness, the fullness, the texture, the kinkiness, and then also how long it's been since somebody really detangled their own hair, you may take up to 25-30 minutes just to detangle some hair, just to detangle some natural hair. It may take that long, 20-30 minutes. It just depends on all of those 5 things I just named. So you can be detangling for a while. And then sometimes, you know, I've heard, you know, that sometimes people get upset. They don't feel like hairstylists should charge to detangle hair. But again, I beg to differ with that, because stylists, we're standing on our feet for a long period of time just to detangle. So you can't even shampoo the client until you detangle them. Now, I don't charge extra for that or whatever, because I'm always trying to look out for the client. Not saying nobody else isn't, but I'm just talking about for me. But I totally get and understand why, you know, like if it don't take me no more than about 10 minutes to detangle somebody's hair, then I'm not going to charge them extra. Now, if it take a long period of time to detangle their hair, then of course, because at the end of the day, if you work in corporate America, which I do now, if my boss asks me to do 45 minutes, 30, 45 minutes of work, but they tell me they're not going to pay me, I'm going to be looking at them with my side eye. So when someone feels like a stylist should not charge to detangle, you know, that stylist is going to be giving the customer a side eye, because they're standing on their feet and their arms. Trust me, you guys, your arms, your back, your hands, your legs, your feet, your everything, your spine, your head, your face, everything is in pain when you do hair. When you do hair, when you're a hairstylist, everything hurts. You're always in pain. So whenever you walk in and you see your hairstylist, please know that he or she is in pain. In pain. We just always in pain. Like right now, my leg is throbbing, this left leg. So we're always in some type of pain. So anyway, with the natural hair, you guys are, and I'm taking this rabbit trail because I'm supposed to be updating you guys about corporate. But you know, I'm going to talk about hair at some point. So anyway, you guys, you're standing on your feet for a long time. And this is going to go into my whole corporate thing. So just hold on. But natural hair, you're on your feet longer. So before you can even shampoo a natural hair client, You definitely have to detangle first, or the hair will kind of matter up, it'll tangle up, it'll knot up. You must detangle first before you even wet that hair at the shampoo bowl. So, like I said, detangling natural hair, it could take up to 20-30 minutes. Seriously, honestly. So then you shampoo the client. Shampooing natural hair is going to take maybe like 15 minutes, something like that, 20, depending on the buildup in the hair. Like if it's locks or something like that, it'll probably take 20 minutes. You know, regular natural hair, maybe like 15, something like that. I always shampoo clients 3 times. Because for me, I feel like the first shampoo is not a shampoo. I feel like the first shampoo is just you trying to strip out whatever products they have in their hair, whatever this, that, and the third. You know, a lot of times if I know my client has scalp issues, you know, I will try to scratch up some of their dandruff, because if you don't, the dandruff are still going to be in their hair, you know, after you shampoo it and blow dry it. So I try to do that. And I give 3 shampoos. It's to each his own. Some stylists may shampoo twice, but I do 3. And so on my 3rd shampoo with the client, I always had a client sit all the way up, because sometimes when their head is laying in a bowl, you may miss some spots and you didn't even know you missed, you know, over here on the side by the ear or over the other side or wherever. So I always have the client sit all the way up on their last shampoo, and I make sure I get every area of their head. I give them a good scrubbing, and then I lay them back down and I rinse. Because one thing about natural hair, it's almost like a sponge, like it'll soak up everything, and you don't want to get the client back to your chair and you see you still have shampoo or conditioner is still in their hair. Then you got to walk them back to the bowl and then do part 2 of the rinse. So I try to rinse very thoroughly. And then once I feel like I've rinsed very thoroughly, I sit the client up and I kind of look through their hair, especially if their hair is very, very thick. Because I don't want to get them in my chair and then I'm going through their hair and I see, oh, I still got some conditioner or some type of product or some type of chemical or whatever in their hair. So anyway, you guys, so natural hair, it takes a lot longer to do anything with natural hair. And so once you've done that detangle for about 20-30 minutes, then you've done that shampoo for about 15 minutes, that's already about 40 or 45 minutes already, and you ain't even started on the other part as far as blow drying and stuff. So if a naturalista is getting a silk press, again, depending on how thick their hair is, how dense it is, how coarse it is, you know, when you get them to your chair, if they're getting a silk press, you got to blow dry the hair. And for me, when I blow dry the hair, I'm trying to blow dry the hair as straight as possible if I'm doing a silk press. I try to blow it as straight as possible where it already looks like it's been pressed through one time with a flat iron. So I try to get it as straight as possible with that blow dryer. I use my blow dryer with a comb attachment. Then I use the other one. Some people's hair, depending on their texture, I'm blow drying forever. And you're like this with the blow dryer. I'm right-handed, so I'm like this. And you guys, it was a time when my right arm was so sore. It was just like I could hardly hold a comb because my arm was very, very sore. Because, you know, blow drying natural hair, you know, it's different than blow drying relaxed hair. Like I said, blow drying relaxed hair, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Blow drying natural hair, 20 minutes or longer. You know, just if you getting it, trying to get it straight for a silk press, it could take 30 minutes. So we're talking about 45 minutes, and then we're talking about blow drying, add a whole other 30 minutes, and that's already over an hour, and you haven't even started pressing the hair yet. So whenever you're doing a client and the hair is natural, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be on them for a while. And then depending on what they're getting, whether it's 2-strand twist, whether it's flat twist, whether it's braids, whether it's a silk press, you're standing for longer periods of time, because when you detangling, you're standing. When you're shampooing, you're standing. When you're blow drying, you're standing. And then whatever service they're getting, you're standing. So these are long periods of time where people are standing. And so back in the day when people had the relaxed hair, you probably standing up like no time. If you were standing, you had some in between time where you can sit down. So now you guys, and I'm gonna relate all this and tie it in with the whole corporate thing. So now you're standing for long periods of time. And so now that everyone is natural, I truly feel like stylists, they're gonna burn out quicker. I feel like hairstylists are gonna burn out quicker. And then, to be honest, when a lot of people went natural, in my opinion, a lot of people went natural, so they have chemical-free hair, but I feel like they don't really want to be natural, meaning that they don't really want to wear the natural styles like the 2-strand twist, the twist outs, the braid outs, anything to do with a natural looking, kinky looking style. I feel like a lot of people want to wear the crochet braids, the wigs like I wear, because I don't wear my own natural hair either. Again, I'm a naturalista too, so now I'm not bashing on naturalistas. I'm one too. I'm team natural as well. So I feel like a lot of people don't really want to be wearing these natural looks. That's just how I feel. So there's a lot of silk pressing. There's a lot of amino, keratin, crochet braids, knotless box braids, feed-in braids, a lot of different style wigs, weaves, lace closures, quick weaves, a lot of different stuff. Even now they're talking about taking relaxers off the market. The FDA is doing research and stuff. And so at some point everybody may have to be doing natural. But at the end of the day, even if they ban relaxers and stuff and you want to wear a straight look, again, I'm natural under this wig and you see I have a straight look. So it's ways, if they end up banning relaxers or whatever, then you still will be able to get, crochet braids, knotless box braids, feed-in braids, wigs, weaves. It's always a plan B. It's always an alternative, and so we'll be just fine. But anyway, with natural hair, back to my point, you're standing on your feet like way longer. And it's only so long that your human body can take it where you're standing forever. And then you don't even get a break in between to sit down and prop your legs up, because your blood that's flowing through your veins is going straight down your leg and it's pooling down by your feet. So, a lot of nurses, a lot of barbers, a lot of hairstylists end up with varicose veins and then having to have surgery on their legs and stuff like that. Surgery on their varicose. I know a lot of stylists who have had that, or either their doctor have told them they can't even do hair no more because the effect and the toll that it takes on your body. And now that everybody has, like the majority of women have natural hair now, so I feel like, stylists are gonna just burn out quicker. And when I say burn out, I'm saying it's not like you just don't want to do hair, because, some people that do hair love doing hair. Some people that's a barber, they love being a barber. Some people that's a hairstylist, they love what they do, but at some point your body is going to cause you to where you got to choose a plan B, another career, or you just simply have to retire or leave the industry or whatever it is that you do. Not because you don't want to do it, but because it's having such an impact and effect on your physical body, like your back, your neck, your arms, your shoulders, your hands. I mean, consistent pain. And so, again, nurses, they go through the same thing. Standing on their feet all day. I hear nurses, they have a hard time because the family members of the sick person, or the person that's in the hospital, the family members be rude and mean to the nurses. I hear, I don't know, this is just what I hear. But the same thing, all that standing, and then you're serving people. And so when you're serving people, you don't know how people are going to treat you. You don't know if they're going to deflect on you, be rude to you because they're in a bad mood. You just don't know, we don't know. People don't know. So you have an even harder time, like if, you're already in a lot of pain because you're standing, and then people will be rude to you, or people will deflect, or people sometimes will demean, or people will feel like they know more than you, and you're trying to educate them on something, whether you're a nurse or barber or hairstylist, whatever you are, you're trying to educate them, but they're talking over you, disrespecting you. So on top of the pain and the stress and the anxiety and all of that, so so I'm just being real. And so so some people will end up having to go to their plan B quicker, not because they want to, because they didn't have a choice and they had to. So for me, for corporate America, I had to get off my legs. I just could not keep doing hair full time, and I love my clients. You build up a clientele. That takes hard work. It's hard work to retain clients. It's not easy, I try to offer very competitive prices. I know my prices are lower than the market value, because, I'm in a situation where I can try to be a blessing to people. So whenever I'm in a situation where I can bless people, I'm always going to choose to bless people. Now, whether people appreciate it or not, a lot of times in the service industry, you feel like people don't a lot of times. Because I feel a lot of times, some people, it's not just natural, or it's not just human nature sometimes for people to show appreciation or gratitude. I feel like sometimes people can take stuff for granted. And I feel like we as people, sometimes we don't even realize we're taking something for granted, or we not showing enough gratitude or appreciation to somebody. Because what we have to remember is people don't have to do kind things for us. People don't have to do this for us. Not saying I need the accolades at all, but I'm just saying in general, as human beings, we have to learn how to be more compassionate, have more caring, more appreciative, show more gratitude. We don't ever want to get to the place where we feel like somebody owe this to us, because people don't owe us nothing. Like, people don't have to be a blessing to us. People don't have to. They don't have to. So always show, your service provider or anybody else appreciation, gratitude. Tell them thank you. Say I appreciate you. Those are things that we should just innately just do. It should be normal part of our behavior, but sometimes it's not. So we have to make sure we tell people, just like me, I'm in corporate. This one lady training me, she's just being sweet as ever. And I keep telling her, like, probably every week, girl, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you training me, taking the time, because you're not even the person that's supposed to be training me. But yet you are. And I know this is keeping you away from your work that you're supposed to be doing. You over here helping me, and that's, if everybody would be that way, I think we will see more smiles out here. We will hear more laughter. Just a kind gesture, just an appreciation, just a girl, thank you, just a better girl, just a, okay, God, appreciate you, just tell people we appreciate them, thank you, all of that. Don't ever take anything or anybody for granted, because then if something happened to the person, or the person is no longer around, if the person decide they gonna retire, or they not gonna do this, that no more, they decide they not gonna serve you anymore, and now we thinking about, oh man, I should have told them how much I appreciate them. Don't never do that. I always take every opportunity to tell people thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's 2 words. So corporate, I think we talking more about the hair industry, well then we talk about corporate, so I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video, a whole other vlog. I'll do it later today, because I'm gonna upload this video and then I'll record another one later today. It'll just be part 2 to this one. So I try to keep my videos kind of brief, because I know on YouTube people ain't trying to sit and just listen for an hour. So at first I used to make these long videos, an hour long and all that, but I'm like, look, people ain't trying to sit there and listen all day. So I'm gonna break this one up, and when I do part 2 later today, I'll be talking about the other side of it, which is, how I returned back to corporate and how it's been and all of that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you new, please comment, like, subscribe, and click the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I'm going to do part 2 and upload that one later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please join the family and be #Team Sugar. You guys be blessed. You be safe. Peace and blessings. I'm going to upload another video. Later, it'll be part 2 to this one. Thank you guys. See ya. God bless you. See you on the next video. Join the family.